Hey guys, hi, welcome. This is Unacademy, your educator in biochemistry. I'll just check once if I'm visible and audible to all. Just see if uh, my live stream has started or not. Just give me a second to start it. Okay, great. So I can see that I'm live now. Okay, all right, guys. So I'm Dr. Shivangi. This channel is here. I have come up with a new series that is 2 questions per day series. Every day I'll be taking 3 such sessions. So every day we'll be discussing 6 questions. Okay? And these questions will entail inside them a very important concept, okay, in biochemistry. So by discussing this question, we'll be discussing one important concept. So 6 important concepts we'll be discussing per day. Okay? This is a fantastic method of revision, guys. Believe me, retrograde method of analysis is fantastic, and it not drab or monotonous. Very, very helpful for you. Okay. From tomorrow, the timings have changed. I'll be live at 2, 3, and 4 p.m. Okay. 3 sessions at 2, 4 p.m. So do check that out. If you have subscribed to this channel, then you will have already got the notification. So be alert. And also, I'll be conducting special classes on Unacademy at 12 p.m., at 1 p.m., 5 p.m. So from 12 to 5 p.m., you have to present with me for the entire biochemistry revision throughout this last week of January. Okay? We are together in this and going to come out of this as masters at biochemistry. Okay. After this, from the 1st of February, all anyone asks you from metabolism, biomolecules, from enzymes, from proteins, from nucleic acids that all of these constitute around 90% of the syllabus of biochemistry. Then there will not be a single question that okay, that is my to revise all of these again and again. That too just at the beginning of your session. Okay, most of you have just will be just starting with your sessions. So I want you guys to be thorough with it. And for those of you who are about to take their professional examinations, it is all the more better. Okay, the more the revision, the more the chances for revision, the better it is. Okay. So I have studied from Lady Harding Medical College, as you guys have been with me for the past 2 months. And I'll just quickly take you through the different types of subscriptions for NEET G available on the Unacademy. The Iconic as well as the Plus subscription. The Iconic and the Plus subscription then will give you access to videos from top educators. Also, you can access the notes for their lectures in the form of PDF. Also, you can attempt quizzes that the educators conduct from the quizzes are in real time, all India level basis, and there are multiple question banks, more than 25 questions, and that too which are regularly updated and been keeping in view the recent updates and the newer technology come up every day in the field of medicine. And the most important thing is that you can access these while on the go. That is the USP from any device of your choice, while your tablet, your laptop, or even while sitting at in your room, your PC, personal computer. And on top of that, the Iconic subscription will also give you access to resources from Prep Ladder. So that is an additional resource. Okay, and this is very important in today's time when online education has become when on everything online has become the go-to in view of the unprecedented rise and the unpredictability of the COVID situation. So it is better to be regular at online and Unacademy has offered you an inexpensive platform here because it is one of the cheapest, one of the most inexpensive subscriptions available for NEET. On top of this already subsidized price, you can get additional 10% discount if you apply the code DRSHUALA. This code is going to fetch you an additional 10% discount. Okay, on any subscription, be it Iconic or Plus. So please do consider it, guys. Also, if you want the subscription to be even more subsidized, then you have the chance. That is on 23rd of January, 11 a.m. You can attempt the NEET PG Combat. Please do appear in it. It is absolutely free. To enroll in this session, just go right now to the Unacademy app and put in the invite code DRSHUKL. What is the invite code? It is Dr. Shukla. DRSHUKLA. This is your invite code. Do enroll in the NEET PG Combat or opening the Unacademy app. At the bottom, you will have one option that is self-study. Click on that option and then you will come across NEET PG Combat. Okay, Combat Live. That will be one of the options. Click on that. Then you will be asked to enroll. Enroll now. Put a click on enroll now. And then you will be asked an invite code. Put in the invite code DRSHUKA, Dr. Shukla. And then it will display you are successfully enrolled. Okay? There is no charge at all. You just need an invite code. And then tomorrow, please attempt this because the top 200 rankers will get very heavy discounts for their subscription. The top ranker is going to get this for free. Alright, so please do, and a lot of other participants are going to get Amazon gift voucher. Okay, so there is nothing to lose here, only here to win. So please attempt this. Alright, got it. So now let us begin tonight's session. We are going to discuss two important questions. Okay, 4 questions already we have discussed in 2 separate sessions of 2 questions per day. Now I'm going to start with this. I'm going to give you a full 5 minutes to think and answer, attempt, and then within the 5 minutes, within the next 5 minutes, I'm going to discuss the answer with you. Okay, for each question. Okay, for each question. Now, this question is: the most abundant protein in the human body is A. Collagen, actin, C. Troponin, or D. Creatine. Okay. Now, you have to tell the most abundant protein in the human body. Alright. Understood this? I'll give you alright, I'll give you 5 minutes for this. Do answer. Okay, and answer in the live chat. Okay, right now. Okay. And then we'll discuss. Whichever is the correct answer, I'm going to discuss the structure for that. Okay, it is very, very important to know the structure. Okay, as it is an important biomolecule. Alright, we have already discussed it, but I'm going to revise it here. Understood? Come on, come on. All of you can call up your friends as well. Guys, try and answer. I don't see any answers coming in. Come on. 2 more minutes and then we discuss the answer, okay? Just 2 So I'm giving you the most abundant protein in the human body. Collagen, troponin, or creatine. Okay? I've heard about all of these different chapters in biochemistry. You know what is their utility, for their where and all they're involved. Just have to decide as to which one should be the most. Oh, well and good. To answer it straightforward, if you try and apply your knowledge. Okay? All right. So now I'll be up with the answer. The answer is A. Collagen. Collagen is the most abundant protein in the human body. Okay? Most abundant protein in the human body is collagen. Okay? Got it? Understood? Now what are we going to discuss? We are going to discuss the structure of collagen. Okay? The structure of collagen. Now, collagen is part of the extracellular matrix. Okay, it is part of the extracellular matrix. Extracellular matrix is the connective tissue that is present in between the cells. It is like a glue for the cells. Okay. Now, this extracellular matrix is also called the connective tissue. Okay. It is also the connective tissue. And this extracellular matrix contains, what does it contain? Three types of components. What are the three components? They are the structural proteins. Structural proteins are the collagen, abundant, elastin, and fibrillin. One. Okay, next, specialized protein. Specialized proteins are fibronectin and laminin. Okay, and next are proteoglycans. Okay, so this is the structure of the extracellular matrix. It contains the structural proteins, which are collagen, elastin, and fibrillin 1. It contains the specialized proteins, which are fibronectin and laminin. And it contains the third part is the proteoglycan. Okay, so now out of these, we are going to read about collagen here. Collagen is the most abundant protein in the human body. Okay, so now the structure of collagen is a triple helix. If you have to describe it in a single, in a short phrase, then it is a triple helix. That means 3 alpha helices are wound together. 3 alpha helices are wound together to form the triple helix. How? How is it so? See, in the chapter of protein structure, we discussed how the right-handed alpha helix is preferred over the left-handed. Why is it so? Can any of you tell me in the chat section, why is the right-handed helix preferred over the left-handed one? Anyone? Any one of you? No one? Okay, the right-handed helix is preferred over the left-handed one because the right-handed helix has collinear or 180-degree hydrogen bonds. Okay, now this is the alpha helix. Okay, excuse. Now, the hydrogen bond is between the first carbon and the fourth nitrogen, between the carbon at the first position and the nitrogen atom at the fourth position. Okay. Now, if this and one pitch or one turn is containing about 3.6 residues in a normal helix. Okay. Whereas in collagen, the turn contains around 3.3 residues. Anyway, so even if it contains 3.6 residues in a general alpha helix, then what happens is, suppose here you have at this place you have carbon, then uh, one sorry at this place you have carbon, then what happens, 1, 2 and 3.6 at around this place. 3.6 is this, so this is the fourth one, so around at this place you'll have nitrogen. Okay, so between this and this you have one hydrogen bond between hydrogen of this and oxygen of this. Okay, so you have one hydrogen bond, and this is almost at 180. Okay, this is allowed in a right-handed helix. Okay, so whenever something is straight, it is very stable, but whenever something is bent like this, then it can be it is unstable, because it has a tendency to break, to snap, okay, or to collapse. Okay, so this collinear or this straight 180-degree hydrogen bond that is present in a right-handed helix is the most stable, and therefore a right-handed alpha helix is preferred. Understood? Got it? Okay, got it. Next. We have just discussed that collagen contains a triple helix, isn't it? Collagen contains a triple helix, and this triple helix, how is this? It has 3 alpha helices which are wound together such that the suprastructure is a right-handed twisted structure like this. Okay, so the individual alpha helices are left-handed, whereas the suprastructure of collagen is right-handed. Understood? Got it? So what happens is, this prevents collagen from twisting and opening up. Okay, so this is preventing the unwinding of collagen molecule. How? Because if you try to move it in one direction, then the individual helices get even tightly wound up. Okay, understood? Because they have opposite handedness. What is the key word here? Opposite handedness. This is the key word. Understood? They have opposite handedness. This is the key word here. Alright, understood? Then, what are the important components? We'll just discuss. It contains the collagen molecule is so tightly that it has very little space, and therefore every third amino acid is the smallest amino acid, that is glycine. Okay, therefore the structure of collagen can be called as glyxy, 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 and so on. So it can be glyxyn. Okay, gly is glycine. Okay, and xy are most of the times proline and hydroxyproline. Okay, understood? Now, what is the function of proline and hydroxyproline? Proline By the action of the enzyme, prolyl hydroxylase gets converted to hydroxyproline. And this is a post-translational modification. After proline has been formed, then it is hydroxylated in the presence of alpha ketoglutarate and vitamin C. Therefore, in the absence of vitamin C in scurvy, hydroxyproline is not formed and the collagen structure is not stable, connective tissue is fragile, and there is aid wound healing, there is easy usability and all. Okay, similarly, there is another amino acid, that is lysine, that is present. It also gives strength and stability. Lysyl hydroxylase similarly converts it into hydroxylysine. Lysyl hydroxylase will convert it into hydroxylysine. Similar cofactors, that are alpha ketoglutarate and vitamin C. Therefore, the absence of vitamin C in scurvy is going to lead to instability of the collagen molecule. Okay. Now, hydroxylysine molecules are also glycosylated. They are also glycosylated. Therefore, collagen is a glycoprotein. Why? Because it contains glyco or carbohydrate moieties as well. Got it? Now, another important thing is that lysine residues, they are acted upon by lysine oxidase enzyme. Okay, and this lysyl oxidase enzyme, what will this do? This lysyl oxidase converts it into aldehydes. Okay, and they can form interchain cross linkage. Okay, these modified lysine, these aldehydes are modified lysines. They can form interchain cross linkage, which can increase the stability by many folds. Okay, and the cofactor for this is copper. Therefore, in Menkes disease, where copper is deficient, what happens is there is defective connective tissue, there is a defective hair growth, and hair becomes very brittle and easy to pluck. Okay, understood all of this? All right. So this was more or less all about collagen. I guess now we'll move on to the next question. Is it? Collagen structure, all of you have understood. Triple helix, opposite handedness. Yeah, one more thing. Normally, the collagen is a fibrillar structure, isn't it? That is what we read. The fibrillar structure, fibril, very tightly wound. Every third amino acid is a glycine. 3.3 amino acids per turn, per pitch. Okay. Now, there is also a meshwork structure of collagen or a network structure of collagen. Where is this present? It is present in type 4 collagen. Okay, understood. And how is this? When this GlyXY, 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 okay, this is the normal structure. If suppose this is absent, if this one is deficient somewhere, then what will happen? There will be one hollow. Okay, and this hollow, if this is occurring more or less a lot of times, then what will happen? It will lead to formation of a mosquito net like structure, isn't it? A meshwork with holes and small threads, small connecting threads. So this is what like a meshwork like structure, and this is present in type 4 collagen, which forms what? The basement membrane. Isn't it? Meshwork like structure, so it can form the basement membrane. Very, very important. Okay, so normal collagen is a fibrillar structure, whereas the type 4 collagen that is present in the basement membrane is a meshwork or a network like structure. Okay, understood. Now we'll move on to the next question. That is, this is the second question. I'll give you 5 minutes to answer this. What is the Zwitter ion? Okay, is it one that contains no charge, contains one positive and two negative charges, it contains one positive and one negative charge, or it contains two positive and one negative? Okay, so consider this. Try and understand what was the understand had understood. We had discussed this in the chapter of protein structure. Okay, quite a lot of times we have discussed this. Now try and answer this. Okay, all right, your time starts now. Try and answer. Come on, guys. Come on, answer this. Zwitter ion. What is a Zwitter ion? Try and recall. Okay, I'm going to give you 2 more minutes and then I'll be telling you the answer. Okay, because we have to discuss also. Okay, so should I give you the answer now? Alright, now what is a Zwitter ion? Zwitter ion is one which contains no net charge. Net here is the key word, guys. No net charge. So this one is totally wrong. Okay, no charge is not the correct answer. No net charge. That means if it contains one positive and one negative charge, this one is the correct answer. The most correct answer is this one. Okay. Net means after you add all the charges with their sign. Okay. So now amino acids are Zwitter ions. Okay. Now what are Zwitter ions? Suppose you have an amino acid. Amino acid has the amino terminal and the carboxy terminal, R group and the carboxy terminal. Okay. Now this is also a weak acid and this is also a weak acid. What is an acid? Acid is one which can donate its hydrogen ion. Acids donate, acids give out, acids release hydrogen ions in solution. Okay, what is the function of acid? Acids give out hydrogen ions in solution. So if this is an acid, this is also an acid, that means they can give off one hydrogen ion. Okay. Now this exists as NH3 plus. Okay. Now this COOH is a slightly stronger acid compares to NH3 plus. Okay, understood. Now what happens is, suppose you keep this amino acid in a solution that is highly acidic. Okay, that solution that is highly acidic means that solution is more acidic than COOH, more acidic than NH3, of course. If it is more acidic than COOH, then it will be more acidic than NH3 plus. If you put in a strong acid, if you keep this amino acid in a strong acid, then what happens? None of them will be able to give off their H plus ions. Why? Because already this acid in the medium has given off the H plus and they are not as strong. An acid that is strong will be readily able to give off its H plus. Okay, so they are weak acids. They are already present inside strong acid. So this strong acid will give the H plus and it will prevent them from giving off the H plus. So it will exist like this. Now, what is the total charge on this? This is plus 1. Okay. Now suppose you place it in an acid that is weaker than COOH but stronger than NH3 plus. Okay, then what will happen? This COO will release one H plus. So what will it become? RCOO minus. Why minus? Because one H plus has gone and this one is NH3 plus. Okay. So what is this? Minus 1 plus 1. So this is net 0 charge. So this is a Zwitter ion. Has net 0 charge. Now suppose you place it in an alkali or in a very weak acid which is even weaker than NH3 plus. Now what will happen? This NH3 plus will also lose its H plus ion and it will become NH2. Now what is the overall charge? Is minus 1. Understood this? So this is how in different solutions amino acids behave or any other acid behaves. Understood? So this was all. Now you also understood about Zwitter ions, how Zwitter ions have no net charge. Okay. So this is it for tonight. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, do subscribe to Unacademy Future Doctors. I have come up with 2 questions per day series where I'm conducting 3 sessions per day, each containing 2 questions which will be discussed in detail. So we'll discussing total 6 questions in detail per day. Please subscribe to this so that we understand each and every concept in a fast and a fun manner. Okay. Thank you guys. Bye bye. Do attend the NEET PG Combat on January 23rd for a positive